Miz and Snoop Dogg announce the attendance, and then Miz starts arguing with Snoop about embarrassing him last night with the Pat McAfee match. And Miz gets upset, saying, I don't show up at your studio and tell you how to rap. So Snoop says that this is our city, and he brings out Shane McMahon. And out comes Shane. He does his big entrance, and he gets in, and he gets on the microphone, and he was either blown up or he was really emotional.
He was emotional, John. Yeah. Like tears in his eyes. And I mean, obviously a lot of strife in his family and maybe for him personally too, stemming off of the Rumble last year. And who knows what the man has been going through.
And who knows if we'll ever see Shane on screen again. Like there is a very, you never know.
After this, you're right. Yeah. I don't know.
Who knows? And he probably knows like I'm sure that this is a very, very difficult period for him where this was someone that grew up thinking he was going to follow in his father's footsteps and run this company and pass it on to his kids. And now for the first time in his life, he's going to see a company that is not owned by his family.
Absolutely. And I still have to catch up on Succession tonight.
As do I. Yes. It sounded like a very funny episode based on what I could hear upstairs.
No spoilers, please.
Shane is all choked up and Snoop says from one OG to another. To Shane.
Yeah.
Anyway, Snoop Dogg calls for the bell, and we are getting, for the second time at a WrestleMania, The Miz against Shane McMahon.
What?
This happened? They faced, we were, I think, 2019.
Like in an actual match that they build?
They had like a Falls Count Anywhere match years ago. I think it was Falls Count Anywhere.
Okay. You're right.
Remember they were the team, and then they broke up?
Okay, yes. All right.
So, unfortunately, Shane goes for a leapfrog, and he comes down, and his knee, it looked to be his knee. His knee goes out, and he goes down.
Andrew Thompson, thank you. He informed me that Triple H confirmed that Shane tore his quad.
Tore his quad. Oh, my God. Oh, that's even worse. I mean, knee and the quad, they're bad.
McMahon family thing. Hunter, Vince.
Hunter twice.
Yeah.
Twice tore his quad. So he comes down, tears his quad, and he's down. And you can see Miz at first is just wondering if he's selling. And then Snoop Dogg is in there. And Snoop Dogg, you can see the ref is like, dude, this is legit. Because this guy's kind of out of his element. And dude, Snoop Dogg just like quarterbacks this thing. He just thinks on his feet and starts attacking the Miz. And dude, Miz again, like he literally rolled with the punches. Yep. He takes a right hand, he goes down. Snoop Dogg does like the world's worst people's elbow, but no one cared. He pins Miz in 211. Dude, Snoop Dogg and Miz, like Miz doesn't get any credit for this. These two saved what could have just been a total, it was a disaster. Let's not get things out of it, but these two really thought on their feet quickly, and especially for Snoop Dogg, who is just like, he's just the celebrity who's here for like a promo segment.
I think this is the best freestyle of Snoop Dogg's life. The ability to come out here on a stage like this and to be as comfortable. I would love to know the behind the scenes of what exactly happened, what the intended finish of this segment was supposed to be. I mean, if it was just simply like,
dude, it was probably Shane doing something nuts.
Yeah. Part of me just thinks like, was there some physicality that Snoop Dogg was supposed to be involved with anyway, and they just fast forwarded to it? Or did he possibly, or whoever might have, covertly told him to proceed with this? If it was him coming up with even like a fraction of what we ended up seeing, the man is incredible. Okay, like give him his Hall of Fame induction right away. He's in
the Hall of Fame, I think.
Oh, he's already in. Well,
I think he's in.
Well, who isn't?
I'm not up on my celebrity wing inductees.
Yeah, this was like, I mean, I don't know, like when we talk about WrestleMania moments, like sometimes it's about like what you can execute that was scripted. But I think a part of the magic of professional wrestling is to see what somebody can create when you have unpredictable moments like this. What can you improvise? What can you create on the fly? And the dude ended up creating, I would say, quite the moment. So yeah, it sucks to see that for Shane,
just one spot, like
awful.
One leapfrog freak thing. And that's unfortunate because, dude, he's 51 and tearing a quad, like that sucks. So anyway, hopeful recovery for Shane McMahon. We have had some tremendous WrestleMania coverage all week long at the Post Wrestling Cafe. Interviews with Brandon Thurston, Dave Meltzer, Speedball Mike Bailey, Mania previews. We had lots of Mania discussion all week long, and it will continue post-Mania. We will be back later this week with a special edition of Rewind Away covering CM Punk's interview on the art of wrestling from November of 2014. We're going to look back almost 9 years removed from a very pivotal interview that was the focus of a lawsuit years later. So we are going to go through that entire interview this Thursday. It's a special Thursday edition of the Rewind Away series. And if you sign up, it's $6 to get you in the door, access to all of our bonus shows and a month's worth of content, and access to 127 editions of Rewind Away and all of our archives, from Drive to Survive to interviews with Oscar-nominated documentarians. We have it all on the post.
MCU later, and if you have to catch up on a lot of the WrestleMania week coverage, we did reviews of GCW's Bloodsport, the Mark Hitchcock Memorial, Super Card of Honor from Ring of Honor, of course. So postwrestlingcafe.com, video.postwrestling.com. We appreciate your support. Take that, Michael Cole.
That's it. Get your tickets now to the Post Wrestling Cafe. And for the others, they're like $6. These guys aren't worth that. You can just subscribe to the YouTube channel free of charge